Let's talk about foreign-owned companies. A lot of supermarket companies are foreign-owned. They may make stuff in Australia, but the actual company is a foreign-owned. I've seen things on Facebook over the last week and stuff about different things, and everyone having a whinge about foreign-owned products, but it all comes down to the consumer at the end of the day. So some products that you do get in Australia are more expensive, but they're like, you can find homemade stuff, you can find more natural stuff, and at least, like, if we can keep 80% of our money in Australia, then there won't be, like, 20% of our products have to come from overseas. There's things I buy, like rice and different staples and stuff. They're just everyday things you can't avoid. That's literally 20% of my, like, monthly spending going overseas. But then 80% I keep in Australia, and like I buy hemp shampoo from Grassroots without essential oils, because I already use tea tree oil, like, as a rinse every now and again. But I get my soap from Victoria, and it's hemp and tallow. Then I've just brought skin cream off a lady in Queensland. She makes skin creams, like, with hemp, with tallow, and then mixes it with whatever you want. So I got her to make me my cream I've been wanting for ages. And literally that will probably do me longer than most moisturisers you buy at the shops. But I won't buy supermarket beauty products or skincare products and stuff, because, like, the hemp shampoo I buy, it literally, like, I've literally only use it once a month, but I literally, like it's usually like a natural product sort of thing, but like, the hemp tallow soap I use is like another natural thing. Like, it's great to wash your hands with after you've been in the yard, and it actually just, like, keeps even my nails. I reckon the hemp tallow soap I've been using has literally been like my nail magic machine. Like, it's usually turned my nails into like this. Like, it's always the hardest thing is about when you got nails is trying to keep them strong and maintained at the same time. But this month they've just kicked into a new mode, and yeah. But anyway, back to products. But, like, if we just think outside the box, buy Australian made. Like, that's what I was going to say about my shampoo. My shampoo, literally, I've only used probably a quarter of it, and I've had it for like 3 months or 2 months now. Or maybe longer. I can't remember. I'd have to go on my emails. And I've only used like quarter, and Scott, I think, used it a couple times just before you went, but literally you don't even need that much. But it's just, like, I'm lucky to buy shampoo every once a year. Like, I just buy a decent one, spend a little bit extra. Like, my shampoo costs, depending on what size, I think it's like $15-$20 for shampoo, and then $15-$20 for conditioner. But that would last 2 adults like 6 months, maybe 1 adult, depending on how often they wash and stuff. Like, I could get a year out of by doing a month. Like, I originally, when I started going to natural products, I started off with Nake, which is a good product, but it was too much products in it. It's good all natural one, but it's got too much for my thin air, so I had to find something with limited ingredients but was natural, which I finally come up with Grassroots for that. My hair, then, that's once a month I do that. I usually try and do it at the end of the month, my hair. But in between, like once a week, I'll rinse it with tea tree oil. then maybe every 2 or 3 weeks I'll get my hemp and tallow soap, and then I will rinse, like just not scrub it into my scalp, but just rinse it over my hair in the shower, the soap bar, and then use my tea tree oil as a rinse conditioner. And I do that every 2 or 3 weeks with that, and that's just made my hair so good. But like I got Scott into the hemp and tallow soap, because we both got really sensitive skin. But tallow is um tallow is beef fat, so it's like a thing they use from like the 1900s sort of thing, but it's just starting coming back popular. But it's literally like your skin becomes like a natural state. Like I've been able to get my hair to a natural state for years, but it's so hard finding skin products that like don't strip your natural. It's called this thing called, I only just learned it actually. It's called stubborn. So as you get older, your stubborn levels drop. But using natural things, it will keep that natural levels, because you're not stripping your natural oils and stuff, but you're just creating a barrier. And like I've been testing my soap to the max ever since I found it. It's works out about $8 a bar now. I did get a big batch cheap because it was like a first batch. I just found her, then messaged the soap lady in Victoria, and she gave me like 12 bars or something for like $35-40 delivered. But that was cheap. But now she's got them at like a bit, but she said she'll give me discounts because I brought off her and stuff. But yeah, but it's about worked out. I'll probably get around $5-6 maybe, I'm not sure. But oh my god, the soap, me and mum love it. But it's just one of those, I don't know, it's just one of those natural things. And then today I got more lotus tea. I take a mushroom supplement every morning, 2 tablets. They're called Organic Pharmacy. The thing is, when you buy these medical mushrooms, you've got to make sure that they're like Australian grown, which is a hard defeat, but I manage. But I just keep Googling until I find exactly what I need in Australia. I buy these Organic Pharmacy Women's Health Australian grown capsules, and they've got lion's mane, maitake, and cordyceps mushrooms, and they're just the best thing I've ever found. I've only been on for like 4 months now, but they keep me calm. I was like, but I wouldn't mind getting grown mineral mushrooms like the lion's mane and that. The other ones are more advanced. The cordyceps and the maitake are more advanced. You have to be really, really good at growing, but I can't grow. But I'm thinking of getting a cheap homegrown kit for the lion's mane and try that, but just for an extra vitamin. But there's so many natural things. Oh, that's back to my natural things. Another natural thing that I was just damn amazed about is coconut oil. It's an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory thing. Like hemp oil. Hemp oil is next level. It's like the best, shit. I'll praise hemp oil. I'll make sure every product I use now has got hemp oil in it, because but coconut oil is good for you can't, if you eat heaps of coconut oil, I learned years ago when I was addicted to it, that actually makes you lose weight. So I was losing, I struggled to put on weight, but I was losing excess amount of weight by eating my addictive coconut oil. So now I only take it when I'm sick. But my dog got hurt last week. He had a little scrape on his paw and stuff. I just kept putting coconut oil in the bowl. They didn't eat it. I just tipped the food on top of it. But and he just got that natural antibiotic, anti-inflammatory. I had dog pain medication here, but I only use it like if you really need to, because dogs are one of those things, if you give them pain medication, you got to make sure that they're not going to hurt themselves more on the medication. You got to decide with the medication side of things with dogs, because they don't think like a human. So you got to think for them and be like, well, are you going to be like on your pain medication but still running around like a psycho? Because like they don't understand. It's not like you can like keep them confined. So that's why you got to be careful. But I still kept my dog medication. I've kept here for emergencies and stuff, but I haven't had to use it. And I just used the coconut oil. I probably used about over a week, adding it to the bowls here and there. I probably used half a jar, and that is like $6 a jar. And that literally flushed his system out. His hip, it all like his poor graze was like, it looked bad, but this week it's literally, you wouldn't even know. I was just looked at him yesterday and I was like, wow, the natural things really do work. I'm a big believer in plants, like plants. I'm like, I know some people think it's like next level with the plants, but I found these natural Australian teas I'm going to try next. I'm going to buy like 4 different ones. So I have one for like morning, one for like morning tea, then one for like after lunch, and then one for bed sort of thing. But I found these natural teas that are made in Australia. They're like natural Aboriginal bush teas and stuff. But they're all those natural herbs you find out in the bush. And I'm going to start trying them soon too, because like I'm a big believer in plants, so I'm willing to give fucking most plants a good try. But yeah, like there's just so many natural things. They do cost a little bit more to start up, but once you get the products, you just have to do like a maintenance sort of cost. It doesn't, over the long run, it's actually cheaper to steer away from supermarket products and just try and it's impossible in this world to do like, I can understand if you have to do like 50% like Australian owned and 50% overseas. That's like, it's really hard with all like how the whole system is like with these foreign owned companies, because some foreign owned companies, the stuff is made and grown and sold in Australia, but the problem is the company's still actually owned by a foreign investor. That's our issue, because our money's still going back over to them. But if we can just think outside the box, like literally, I've got it down to about 80% Australian products and 20% foreign owned. So like basically rice, tuna, basic like everyday food you can't live without, you know what I mean? You can't really do much about. Like there's so much you can buy that's Australian, but then there's also like not as much like in staple products. But as long as we think outside the square every day, we can dead set like I buy all my meat at the butcher's. I don't even know what this supermarket thing's on about. I haven't even read it, because honestly, I don't have time to read garbage like that. I'm like, my meat from the butcher's, I don't even like, literally comes from the abattoir. I don't know what I believe that the supermarkets do like do additives and stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to believe, but I don't know. I just try not to believe it, because at the end of the day, we've got to all eat. So yeah, but anyway, that's just Christy for the day. But I'm like full spruiking my plants. Like, I may not be able to have a pot plant, but fuck, I'll try and have every other plant like that can be naturally grown in Australia and be like a natural helper. Like, my favourite thing. There's many favourite Australian things I've found, like especially in 2025 now. But these organic pharmacy women's health Australian grown mushroom tablets, they are the best. They're in Sydney, and I just ordered them online, but they're like $65, but they got 120 tablets, so last you. But it's like you get like two. It's cheaper to get two. You save like $20 or $10 or something, but it's still the saving's the saving. But yeah, it just says our organic pharmacy cultivates medical mushrooms organically in Sydney, Australia. Our control environment ensures optimal growing conditions, resulting in the product of the highest quality medical mushrooms. Medical mushrooms are like the newest thing that's just starting to come out. They're not very known, but like I've been watching different videos and stuff and learning about like plant-based medicines, and most plant-based medicines like outweigh anything that I've ever found. Like the medical mushroom tablets for me, they just relax me. They don't fight my anxiety. They don't do anything. I do have little meltdowns here and there, but like literally most of the time in 5 minutes I'm like, why the fuck was I yelling? But anyway, but keep our money in Australia, peoples, and hopefully one day we could just grow plants.